Hey, what's up everyone? How's it going? I'm Fox. Thanks for clicking on another one of my videos. I truly appreciate it. Yeah, in this video I'm going to talk about a couple of news that stood out to me, a couple things that not that many people are talking about. So obviously this is my bundled news video. I'll try to keep it short because I know some of my videos have been kind of long and crazy. So first and foremost, I want to give a shout out. This is my latest shout out thing that I've been adding in some of my videos for a while now. So this one's going to be for Boomstick XL. Awesome, great dude, really nice. Very supportive. I love his content. He does unboxings just like I do. He does podcasts. He does, standalone topic piece videos. So yeah, just check him out. Leave him a comment. Let him know I sent you. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description. And yeah, let's get started with some of these topics and some of this news that stood out. Obviously, I'm also going to throw in my opinion here and there with certain topics. So first and foremost, Spiderman outsold God of War, within 3 days, I believe. So it sold like 3.3 million units, I think. I don't know if this counts digital or the console per se, so maybe there's even more than that, but I think this is just a physical copy that you buy just as a standalone, and I think that's freaking awesome. Part of me was like, whoa, but then I'm like, yeah, I'm not surprised. The Marvel hype is real, and everybody was looking forward to this. So I think it's probably the best Spider-Man I've ever played, even though I did enjoy the other ones as well. So yeah, let's get on to the next one, and that is a very popular topic that everybody's talking about, and that would be the PlayStation Classic. Yeah, a lot of people are really hyped for this. Me, not so much, and I'll tell you why. Okay, so right now they've only announced 5 games. There's going to be 20 in total. Out of the ones that I've seen so far, I only like Tekken. I used to play that all the time with my brothers growing up. I still have my system, my PS2, and I have my PS1 and PS2 games. Well, not all of them, but most of the ones that I grew up with. And it's $100, and I'm not happy about that. I think the most they could have charged was 70 or 80, but 100, I think that's a little bit too much for a little bit of titles. Anyway, it's going to be available on December 3rd if you guys are interested. It's going to have that HDMI, so that's going to be cool if someone wants to stream it and use their Elgato or anything like that. So yeah, I don't know, it's going to be pretty interesting. Also, another thing that I realized, or that I read, and not that many people are talking about, is the fact that some of the games, I mean, this is probably why they haven't announced all the other games, but certain games are going to be for certain regions. So the Japanese version might not be the same as our version, might not be the same as the UK version when it comes to what other games they add into this little PlayStation Mini. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. I know that many people are talking about it, but I'm still keeping an eye on it, and I just wanted to inform you. Speaking of some retro goodness, Capcom just released, I think a couple of days ago, and I think it came out of nowhere, a beat-em-up bundle game digitally on Xbox, PlayStation, Switch, and I think PC as well. It's only $20 and you get like 7 beat-em-up games. I totally want to pick this up. And I think 2 of them have never been on consoles before. They've only been in arcades. So I think this is super cool. I like that beat-em-ups are coming back. Yeah, I mean, I played that indie one. What was it? I'm trying to remember the name right now. Raging Justice. Okay, so I'm glad that, that came out, and Streets of Rage 4 is doing a thing. So anyway, it's just awesome. I really enjoy that stuff. We got some free play weekends coming up on Xbox. Actually, it's available right now. You could play Ghost Recon Wildlands if you haven't already, and yes, you could get Achievos on these games. And Super Bomberman R, which I downloaded. I'm going to check it out, because before this it was just on the Switch, and now it's available, I think, on PlayStation and Xbox, so you can try it for free, so that's pretty cool. Some awesome news for Sega. The Sega Genesis Collection, or Mega Drive Collection, whichever one, that has 50 games in it, is finally going to the Switch. I remember when this first came out, and it was only announced for Xbox and PlayStation. Nintendo fans were livid. So now you guys can probably play it. I think it's going to come out this fall, so you're going to have 50 Sega games. So it's a really obviously it's a good bundle right there. Another thing related to Sega, some might say this is sad, but not really. The Sega Genesis Mini was delayed because they were running into complications, and I really think that Sega themselves weren't happy with the product that AT Games was making for them, because again, I made a whole video about this and why I wasn't happy with this, and I'll link it below if you're interested. But they're having another company, the same company that made their bundles before, that they're plug and play, and they have 80 games, and you know, those are the ones that had audio issues and whatnot. So they're doing the new one as well, and it maybe wasn't up to par. And now that Nintendo made an awesome one, or actually two awesome minis, and then now PlayStation jumping into it, I think that Sega was not happy with what they were saying. So it's delayed until next year, and I say good. Hopefully it's actually worth checking out. Some sad news coming over from Telltale Games and Capcom Vancouver. And Capcom Vancouver, we talked about it on Xbox Nation, and they're closing down. They're rumored to be next Dead Rising game was canceled, or any other projects that they were working on is canceled. Hopefully they got moved around to other stuff related to Capcom, but we might not see another Dead Rising for a long time. I don't think the actual game itself is dead. Maybe it's just on a long sleep. The one that really hit me hard was yesterday when I found out about Telltale Games, because I truly enjoy those games. I really like their storytelling. I like episodic games because of them, and this made me super sad to hear that they were closing down, and all the projects that they were working on, like The Wolf Among Us 2 that we're all looking forward to, canceled. I think it was rumored to be, or probably just leaked, so we knew that they're working on Stranger Things, which I think that would have been a big help for them. I think it could have been a big hit if done right. And then obviously the one that's happening right now, which is The Walking Dead final season, just got canceled, so you're only gonna get 2 episodes out of that. And I feel bad for anybody that bought the season, or was looking for, well, obviously we were looking forward to just seeing Clementine's story close, but we're not going to be able to see that at all. And for anybody that already bought that, you're not going to be able to know what happened. I don't know if they're giving people money back. Maybe Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, they could all do that themselves, but either way, I think it truly sucks. It made me, yeah, it upset me a little bit. From what I heard, there's only 25 devs still in the studio, but I think they're working on something else. I think the rumors is that, yeah, The Walking Dead is not going to be finished because other devs that already left said that, but the 25 devs are supposedly there because they're working on something else for Netflix and Minecraft related things. So it really sucks. A little part of me is upset, and I wish that they would have had better management, because they got laid off, I mean, a couple months ago, probably at the end of last year, and this happened again and again and again. So anyway, it really sucks. So I'm really sad that we're not going to see episodic games like that anymore. On to some positive news for the PlayStation Now. I haven't heard about these guys for a long time because, well, it was just streaming your old games, and most of the time it wasn't that great. So now you're going to be able to download those older games on your PlayStation 4, but from what I'm seeing, it's only PS4 and PS2 games, not PS3. So you can download that, play them, they'll run better. So I think that's really cool. I'm glad that they're doing that. I think they should have done this a long time ago, and I think they could officially now go head-to-head against the Xbox Game Pass, because that makes a little bit more sense than just a streaming thing. And you know, with Xbox you could download all of them and try them out. So yeah, I think this is really cool. I'm glad they're doing that. So a lot of good news coming out of PlayStation recently. And then obviously Nintendo Switch did their online service recently, which is good. Some people are saying it's positive stuff. Mixed feelings about the cloud save. I think they even got hacked or something when it comes to their older games. People somehow started adding even other games. I don't know. But the online service itself, from what I hear, is really good. It plays very well. So that's really cool if you're interested in that. And now I'll start wrapping this up by saying some news that have certain dates on them. So the first one would be Inside Xbox. It's happening September 25th. Actually, that's my mom's birthday, so shout out to Mama Fox. So it's going to be an Forza 4 special, so I'm not surprised. They're probably going to do everything racing related, so that's going to be pretty cool. So that, again, that's on the 25th. And then the next thing would be Naughty Dog tweeted out something about Last of Us, so keep an eye on the September 26th, and they're going to announce some new gear, some content, promotional stuff related to Last of Us. I think it's just called Outbreak Day, so that's going to be really interesting. I want to see more about that for sure. The next thing is Life is Strange Season 2. Episode 1 is going to be available on September 27 on Xbox, PlayStation, PC, Steam, and all that good stuff. I'm looking forward to playing that. Can't wait to check it out. I hope it's really good. And then the next thing, same day, 27 of this September, would be Sea of Thieves, which was delayed with their DLC, Forsaken Shores, but you know, it's only about a week, so on the 27th you could check that out with your friends. I do think though that this might get overlooked because of all the other games that's happening and all the news that's going on, and people are trying to catch up with maybe some of their backlog before they jump into all the bigger games coming out. But either way, I'm gonna jump in there and check it out with my friends for sure. And then the last thing would be Forza Horizon 4 early access to the game with your Ultimate Edition, which by the way is $100. It's coming out in September 28th, so if you're interested in Forza and you're like, heck yeah, I want to get that Ultimate, I want early access, boom, that's when it's coming out. And then for everybody else, aka me, I'm going to play it in Game Pass, or anybody that wants to get the Standard Edition later on, also me. That's going to be available on October 2nd. So that's all the news that I have for you guys. Hopefully you enjoy. Let me know in the comments section what you thought of this stuff. Are you also bummed out about the studios that have been shut down? Or are you looking forward to the minis coming out, whether it be the PlayStation or the Sega that's coming out next year? Let me know your thoughts. Check out the description for links to some of this stuff, and Boomstick, his channel and all that good stuff. He's an awesome guy. So yeah, other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.